Thousands of students across Kentuckiana are back in the classroom already today. JCPS right behind them, heading back tomorrow. We know this time of year can be really stressful, both for parents and for students, and there's so many reasons for that. So let's bring on Greg Other here, a social worker with UofL Health, working at Peace Hospital. Let's start here with some of the specific symptoms of anxiety that a parent might notice in their child.
Sure. So some of the things that we see kids that withdraw from some of the activities that they would normally want to do. We see kids that become a little bit clingy to their parents when things become stressful for times. We see, you'll see a child looking to do a new activity that they've never done before, and they look for that kind of like emotional support from their parents when different activities happen. And with back to school coming, that's a big change for a lot of kids.
I can only imagine these parents are going to be looking out for signs like this. So if they start to notice some of that, what do you suggest they do?
So big thing is modeling appropriate ways to handle stress, right? So having appropriate conversations with your kiddos, making sure that you talk about things that are stressful. Make sure that you talk to kids about what they've done in the past to overcome other things that were stressful, to help kind of encourage them to see the sources of strength that they have within themselves. So I think that's very important to help and kind of get past some of the normal stress that's the first day of school, and also helping them understand that from a parent's perspective, don't dismiss what your child's saying to you. Listen to what they're saying and then help them come up with a strategy to address that anxiety, because a little bit of anxiety is healthy.
So, okay, a little bit of anxiety everybody can expect in these first couple of weeks of school. What about if it seems like it's more than that? What kind of signs might a child show that really they need some professional help?
Sure. So a child might have that one day where they're like, okay, Mom, I want to stay home. They need like a mental health day or whatnot, or want to avoid something a little bit. But if that becomes a pattern, right, where it becomes like for a week or two, they're like, I want to avoid certain behaviors, or I'm switching, not spending time with my friends, or I'm not spending time with the activities that I normally enjoy. That's when you start, okay, those are red flags to say, hey, here's what's going on. If you start seeing your child become more secretive with some of the things they're doing, they might be coming up with unhealthy coping skills themselves. So start paying attention to that. But the real big one is also just making sure that if your child is doing anything different or way out of the ordinary and isolating themselves. Those are things where if they start to lose confidence and you see that, you know your child better than anybody else. You're the expert on your child. And so if you start to see those things and you start to have conversations with your child, or if they're like a younger child and their behavior starts to become more agitated or aggressive, because their language sometimes is their behavior.
Well, Greg, these are fantastic tips, so timely. Thank you for coming on and sharing them, and thanks for the important work you do in our community.
Thank you.